Players are making their way to the middle. The South Africans first, and now the Australian opening batsmen David Warner and Aaron Finch, who played pretty well together the other day. A warm...
To the thigh guard, was there glove there as well? The umpire doesn't think so. Certainly a thuddy noise. I thought it was thigh guard, but I'm not sure if there was a bit of glove before that thigh guard.
Well, this is interesting. They're all in there, South Africa. They all thought it was Wood, and with that reaction, they should challenge it. And they are.
Okay, this looks like a glove. Can you make sure we can get hot spot on this to make sure? One to go. Yeah, it's a glove.
Well, there you have it. Oh, lovely shot from Watson. There's the first boundary. 2 bounces. And over the rope at square leg. Oh, now Aaron Finch all the way. Yes, indeed. Oh, that's a lovely piece of timing. Took the teeth out of that. Keeps doing that. In the air. Oh, great, good catch. Well, Morne out of the attack, but not out of the action. It's a good catch, a good sharp catch at mid-on.
Well, it is, and I think they're lucky they had Morne Morkel there because it was fairly high and he took it easy in the end, the big fella. They needed the tall timber, and that's the second wicket, and the dangerous Finch goes. Straight after flicking a 6, he's almost trying something similar, but didn't get it high enough.
Pulled away, that's a good shot, that's a confidence builder.
And that's what that grip enables you to do. Play unbelievably well. Horizontal bat shots through the onside are exactly what Steve Smith's good at.
Left of screen, there's now protection. Oh, that's worth a shot. You know why? Because it's out.
Shane Watson won't even review it. It just swung a bit.
And it really vindicates AB's de Villiers' decision to bring him on. I'm sure the Australians will be targeting this 5th bowler. He's picked up a wicket early, and it's a big wicket. Shane Watson. The South Africans are really happy with that one. Watson out for 11. Australia 3 for 27. Go on.
Oh, nice little tickle down leg side. Danger area for Steve Smith, loves it.
And they've got the freedom just to go for their shots and really up the run rate from there. I guess someone like Matthew Wade might be padded up to come in next, like what he did on Friday when Australia were in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, he's forced a false shot. Imran Tahir, is it underneath it? Catches it well. Really good bowling, great captaincy, and the catch to back it up. Not the shot, as Mike Hussey talked about, against Morne Morkel. It's Steve Smith's favourite shot, or a very big signature shot of his, but maybe not against Morne.
I wonder if his mind wasn't 100% clear there. Ball wasn't quite short enough to pull, and as I mentioned, Morne Morkel is a very difficult man to pull at the best of times. So yeah, Steve Smith will be very disappointed with that. And Imran Tahir, it was a good catch actually.
Finds the gap and the boundary. So floated up and driven. 4 for 45. Thanks, Ian Healy. That's in the air and just short. It'll run down the ground. And come back for a second. So a bit of good fortune, and that's what Australia do need. We're in real strife. So this is Mitchell Marsh slicing that one, and it nearly carried all the way to mid-off. Beautiful stroke. He waited on that. He got the length. Didn't try and hit it too hard, but the timing was there. And that's the end of the 15th over. It's 4 for 54, and it's drinks. Well, 2 days ago. Oh, it's somehow missed the stumps.
More than they did the other day. That one was on him quickly, and luckily it is so hard, it bounced up over the stumps.
Very quick outfield, very quick.
Fails.
There's a good shot. Now there he did take the risk for the first time.
It's down the ground that he's prevented.
Rifles a full toss away through cover. Cut looks up, and he does. Super take at mid-on. Low. Really good grab from Faf du Plessis. They're the most difficult, the ones that die on you.
Philander's done it again. Good bowling change. Bailey's luck has run out. Good catch from Faf du Plessis at mid-on, a low one. The South Africans have been right on their game today in the field.
Right, there's a good shot. Took the length of it so quickly. There's a man with a keen eye.
Oh, that's an early call and a brave one. Mitch Marsh might be in all sorts.
I think he's just asking too much of Mitchell Marsh here. It was a very, very tight run. Has he got the reach to get in? Oh, I tell you what, he's only just made that.
Next frame.
Edge, and that's going to go all the way for 4. Amlar had a big flying look at it. Just going to be out of his reach, you sensed. Look at that. That's just missing the end of the fingers. That would have actually hurt.
Whoa, he moved nicely, didn't he? He was at absolute maximum stretch and nearly got there.
Oh, big shout here. Another big shout. Matty Wade looks down. Umpire says no. And they want a review, and they're going to get it.
Okay, I'm happy with that shot. Rob, can I go back to hotspot one more time? Have you got anything else on hotspot will help me from behind even? John, there is a small mark on the bottom hand of the glove. I'm happy that the hand is still on the bat. I'm going to ask you to change your not out decision to out. Copy that. You are on camera, you're out.
Well, there you go. The first time this has happened in world cricket, we hear the third umpire going through this whole process. That was a comprehensive process, but in the end, he was happy that the hand was in contact with the handle and the ball clipped it on the way through. Matty Wade's not happy at all. Oh, he's chopped it on. This is a massive over. The dangerous Maxwell gone.
Australia still in trouble.
Again, this steep bounce. Maxwell looking to run at the third man, giving himself a little bit of room, which is exposing that inside edge. And that was found. And so was a few words from Mornay on the way through. Maxwell goes, only 2 balls faced without scoring. Australia in trouble. 7 for 125.
Looking for a 5-wicket haul here. Here it is. He's got it. First ball of this over. Excellent bowling from Morkel. Right length. Drawing Johnson into the shot. And in the edge, a comfortable catch to the... It's just perfect areas. He fended for it a little bit. Thick outside edge. And 5 wickets in a one-day international. It's a fantastic effort. And he's pretty happy about it.
Yep, this is the best of him. There's something of the Jekyll and Hyde about Morne Morkel, but today we've seen a high-class fast bowler somewhere near his best. He has 5. Australia are 8 down. There's only 129 on the board.
Right there. He was going back on that line, but he had to come up because of the batting power play. It's cost him 4. That's 50 from Mitchell Marsh. Well played in a tough situation. Tipped away and out. Straight to mid-on. Another catch for du Plessis.
Happy to have the wicket. 9 down. He's got it up there. Got the fingers across the seam there. I don't know whether he's taking pace off the ball, but another safe catch by Faf du Plessis at mid-on.
And we're just watching to see whether he's got hold of it. He has. Nice strike from Mitchell Marsh. He is a strong batsman. Very difficult. Here's Stain. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. I think it was that area, James. Inside edge. And back onto the body.
I think everyone else on the ground laughs as hard as anything when something like this happens, except for you.
This isn't. He's muscled that one, and that's over. 2, targeting the short boundary.
What about that bit of batting?
gone. Can you believe that? He's flicked that, and I thought he'd flicked it perfectly. No fine leg, up in the ring, and straight to Morné Morkel.
And it's been South Africa's day. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Their fielding has been sensational. Morné Morkel's taken a couple of good catches. He's totaled off quickly.
It's through. Runs off the back, and that'll be a boundary for the Cock.
Only slightly overpitched. The Australians have got a gully in position.
India and South Africa. Edges and more. Great catch. Shane Watson at first slip. That's a beauty.
Hazelwood swung the ball to the right-handed Amla.
Yeah, De Kock will be disappointed. It was short and wide, and the way he sets up in his stance, the cut shot will be his strength. Managed to get a thick top edge and a fabulous catch from Watson. Hazelwood's pretty happy with that too. South Africa lose their first. They're 1 for 6.
Flashed away. This time it's over the top. That'll be 4. Just a bit too wide. Duke will see. He picks up a boundary. It's 1 for 10.
The shortest form.
Is there a glove in that? I think there is. Yes, there is. Johnson's got him again. Not dissimilar fashion to the way he got him here on Friday. A bit shorter, but it's the same sort of shot.
They're not out at the end. It's got a faint edge on that. South Africa lose their second with only 21 on the board.
We'll be sitting down next week and they'll all have their say. And then a decision will have to be made. And right at this point in time, I wouldn't like to preempt anything. I'll back Michael Clark in there. He saw a guy this morning, and I've never seen a happier doctor on our team. He looks really happy with what's going to happen. So I'm backing Michael Clark to play.
Yeah, good. What a rich involvement you look for, isn't it?
I mean, none of that would have happened the rest of it unless I'd been a player. So playing was what I enjoyed most of all, and I think the competition.
Oh, that's crisp. Really well played through the offside.
Pure timing. Got into position early.
Oh, cop that. Wow. Superb way to finish the over. South Africa are 2 for 48. Length right. He's just erring on the short side. Is it angling down? He's been given LBW. And I think there'll be a review on. It's exactly what he did. Immediately said, yeah, I'll review that. The only thing I could feel is that it might be missing leg.
Have a decision review for LBW.
Okay, I'm going back on field. John, I've got the ball, missing leg stump. I'm going to ask you to change your decision to not out. I'll tell you when you're on camera. You are on camera, you may change.
He's been forced through the offside with all the timing in the world. He really just leant on that, found the gap, and away she ran.
It's as good a shot as we've seen today.
Left it wide, he's got a wicket. Steve Smith put himself into first slip and has some success.
Tossed it up. Steve Smith was there exactly for that. Caught it easy as you like. So Maxwell has made a contribution. Rosso's out for 30. It's 3 for 64. It's there. Found the edge. Oh, it's a lovely shot that, wasn't it? He's just run that through the vacant first slip area. That's what he does so well. He's got great ability to work the ball through the offside, particularly behind point.
Again, there's, it's byes this time. Again, it didn't go with the wind across the right-hander. It stayed way down leg. Well, out he comes. He takes on the man at long on. Luckily, doesn't hit it as well as he wanted to. Finch saves 4, but this partnership is now 12 off 3 balls. He wants to play some shots. It's a vacant mid-wicket part of the ground. That's going to go all the way too. So he's come at the spinner, now he's after the quick. Starts his 5th. And he's driven with great timing and perfect balance.
That's a classic example of how to play a cover drive right there.
Got to be shorter than that. He's not. Again, it's through the gap. The gap was tiny, and yet the result's the same. Oh, this time it does disappear. Over-pitched again, and Duplessis is onto it. 13 off it, 3 for 97. Back live. De Villiers way back and across, gets inside one, and nails another 4. Mitchell Johnson doesn't know what to do. Swing it, bang it in, but he's got to get away from AB De Villiers, 38 from 22. Is that edged? It is. Hazelwood has come into the attack. The batsman gave himself away, and Billy Bowden confirms it.
I think Billy Bowden was waiting for Faf du Plessis to walk. Duplessis is on his way. Good short one from Hazelwood. Just a tiny little edge. Wade does the rest. No, maybe I've got that wrong. Maybe he was looking towards AB De Villiers and just asking him, do you think do you think I hit that? But anyway, he's on his way for 19. So that...
He's into him too, and he's gone. Hazelwood gets him jumping and fishing. And the slip comes in handy.
Expecting the short one, fended away and just picked David Warner out easy as you like.
And again, wickets falling in clumps. Good catch from Warner. Is this the twist in the tail? They can get De Villiers at the other end and get 2 new faces in here. Australia will be fancying their chances.
It's Mitchell Marsh. He's just behind the slips. Have a look at that. 4 slips. A fly slip. Hazelwood on a hat-trick. Miller, the batsman. Oh, he got the one you talked about, Mike Hussey. He got outside the line of it and played it well.
What about that? Over the head of the diving, falling Matthew Wade. Oh!
Wow. What about that? That's that little bit extra from Johnson.
He comes down and nicks off. Wow. Here we go. AB De Villiers is gone.
Hazelwood picks up his 4th, the big one too. De Villiers, they still need 14 to win. They're going to be 14 tough runs to get, you imagine, for the tail. Well bowled, Josh Hazel, good length. Finally got the skipper. Played well for 48.
That's not what was required. A pretty juicy half volley first ball, belted down the ground for 4. That's through. And there's another boundary. This has been a very costly over. 10th boundary for Coulter Nile. And now they are within touching distance, South Africa. Oh, and he's going to do exactly that. Gone! The old throat ball. Philander, first ball, off you go, and Hazelwood 5.
It's 5 for Josh Hazelwood, but
Absolute ripper of a delivery. Steep bounce. Climbing up around the chest of Philander. Warner bailing out just in time. Mitchell Johnson saying, come on, champ, any danger? Vernon Philander goes very first ball, so there is still a glimmer for the Australians.
It's not Viv Richards we're dealing with here. So Josh Hazelwood on a hat-trick. Oh, no. Just tapped to mid-on. No, that's it. Dale Steyn has finished things. Belted it back down the ground for 4, and there's your game.
and there's those eyes, those competitors' eyes again too from Dale Steyn. Said that's it.
Australians just let down with the bat today, getting anywhere near as many runs as they should have done. Some good conditions for batting. It was only Mitchell Marsh that stood up with a bat with a fine 67. He was the last to fall for the Australians, but it was Morne Morkel with that 5 for 21. Really made early inroads into that Australian top order.